years old, or rather you're 50 years old. Like, there's so many different stages of life, and you deserve to be proud of each stage of your life that you get through, because there's nothing that has stopped you to this point. So what makes you think that a little challenge or a little pivot is going to stop you now? It's not. It's just going to be a little challenging, but that's why you grab onto God, you say, let's go, God, and he walks through it with you. Which gets me to my next point of our Bible verse that's highlighted this week. We are highlighting Colossians 1:10 this week, and it says, then the way you live will always honor and please the Lord, and your lives will produce every kind of good fruit. All the while, you will grow as you learn to know God better and better. It's so very true. I love sharing these with you guys because honestly, I learn a little bit more and more about who God is every single week I share these with you guys. If we're living to honor God and we're abiding by his will for our lives, and we're doing the things that he has called us to do, it's going to please the Lord, and it will produce good fruit in our lives. So when we are in alignment with God's will, that's where we see that good fruit coming. That's where we see the kettle starting to tip. That's where we see all these things starting to happen in our lives, because God is working. And when you know you're in your passion, you freaking know. Ever since transitioning and relaunching this menu, like, I love being in my shop. I love being with my community. I love being with my people. I love sharing our products with the city and the community, because it's not just about the product. It's about building that physical foundation in your life. So when all of these other 4 pillars, mental, emotional, spiritual, financial, when they all come up, you have that physical foundation that is fueling these other areas in your life. That's producing that good fruit when you're in alignment with God. And I just went on that tangent about purpose because God truly has me in my purpose right now. And I feel it. I feel it coming. I know where I'm going. I'm so clear. And through this whole journey, I have grown to learn to know God better and better. I have gotten closer with God through this journey. I am leaning on God in days where I would have typically leaned on something else. When we don't have God in our lives, we lean on something else that may not be as healthy for us, that may not be a good thing that we should necessarily be leaning on. So I'm grateful to live this life and honor God and please the Lord and produce so that he can produce good fruit in my life, and I will continue to grow and learn and love God more and more and more in my life, and have him and just be a light in this world. There's so much dimness in this world. So I always pray that God uses me and shines a light through me. I am so happy that you guys tuned in today. And I know that God is doing an amazing work in your lives. I know that whatever you may be going through, if you're going into a season, if you're coming out of a season, if you're in a season right now, just know that God is with you, and to just live your life and honor God and please the Lord, and he will produce good fruit in your life, and you will grow to know him better and better, because that faith is going to grow even more. So have that in your lives. And if you want to try going plant-based, message me. If you have any questions, I'd love to help you, send you some recipes, whatever it may be. If you just want to talk about it, definitely come stop at the shop and try some of our vegan options there. And I'd love to share anything that I have for you. So if you really like this episode, please leave a rating, a review, and share it with all of your family and friends so that they can learn the benefits of going vegan in their lives as well, and learn how God can produce every good fruit in their lives too. So like I said, thank you so much, guys. You know where to find us, at The Wellness Rock on Instagram and at Steph_Deal. We're working to get more of a social media presence. We're doing a lot of behind the scenes work around here. So very excited for what's to come for not only The Wellness Rock, not only for me, but for Garden City Nutrition and the community and just everyone around us. So I thank you guys for all being here. Thank you guys for your support, and go be your best self, because when you're not your best self, you can't help anyone else become their best selves as well. I will talk to you guys soon.